Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to my channel, Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today, I got a lot of questions about the Archdemon, so I figured we're going to go take a look at how we can potentially get 300 million in points against the Archdemon. Now, within that, there's a lot of things that we need to look at, which is like how can we put patronage onto the particular heroes that we want when we're facing the Archdemon. Why are some people who are using the exact same team as us, have the exact same pets as us, doing more damage? So I think I have the answer to that, but let's all find out together. All right? And lastly but not least, I'm going to try to shoot to get that 300 million damage done, but I know I'm not strong enough to do it all in one attack like some people, but we're going to just try to do our best and see how it goes. All right, let's go for it. Alright guys, so today I will be looking at the Archdemon and a couple of things to note, right? So obviously, as a lot of you have already figured out, Jew is a game changer when we're looking at the Archdemon, right? So today we are going to take a closer look at what is going on here, right? Because you'll notice, right, there are different rankings, right? So we're going to go to the rankings real quick. When you look at info, right, let's look at what teams are using. So the lineup is Jew, Sebastian, Dorian, Nebula, and Martha, with Albus as the pet. And here you can see that there are 4 pets attached, right? And you can also see that there are different amounts of damage, right? So people are using the same team, which makes sense, and there are 3 pets here. But there's difference in score, so there's 2 pets here. This one has 4 pets, right? Or, yeah, 4 pets attached. So why is there a difference? And how can you attach pets? So these are some key questions that will help you deal a little bit more damage when you're facing the Archdemon. The first thing to note is the difference in damage can come from, in my mind, only really one thing. And the answer may surprise you. So if we're going to go to Jew, let's see. So we got Jew open here. What can differentiate one player's maxed out Jew, right? Because all of them become max stats when you transfer over to battle the Archdemon. What's the one thing that you can notice that might be different? And the only conclusion I can come up with is skins, right? So some people may not have Jew's winter skin, and they may not have his champion skin. I don't have, personally, his solar skin, so that will affect my critical hit chance. So if I were to say unlock the solar skin, this would increase my Jew's damage against the Archdemon. Alright, I'm just going to put that back on. So that should explain the difference in scores, even if you're using the exact same team. Your hero, you may not own the proper skin. That is the difference maker when you're battling the Archdemon. As for how to attach your pets to the heroes so that they're battling in this Archdemon battle, right? So this to me was a little bit confusing. So I'm going to go to the Sanctuary, and the way to change which pet is essentially attached to whatever hero you want against the Archdemon, you have to go to your pets. And the only way you can attach patronage is if your pet is level blue or higher. So for me right now, I can attach Kane, Oliver, or Albus, and it will inevitably become maxed for the purposes of this event. But Fenris, Mara, and Merlin, all those three right here, are not usable for me as patronage. So how can I attach patronage, right? So you go to Albus, and you go to patronage. Right now, my Albus is attached to Cleaver. I'm going to change the hero. We are going to attach it to Jew. Then we are going over to Oliver. And right now I have Oliver attached to Martha, which in my mind isn't such a bad idea. But I actually think I'm going to attach Sebastian. And here I have Kane with Nebula. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with that. So those are the three that I have patronage for right now. As you can see, I can't unlock it until I'm at blue, as I said earlier. And so now we are going to battle the Archdemon using one of the best teams that everyone is using, right? So we are going to go and battle the Archdemon. And yes, the team buffs change, but right now it's looking like the best team is still the best team when it comes to facing the Archdemon. We are going to go ahead and attack. We are going to use the pet Albus because he does the most damage for this particular team. We are going to use Jew. Sebastian, which is, well, Nebula. Where's Sebastian? Did I miss it? No, here we go. Sebastian. We want Dorian and Martha. So Martha and Dorian should be around here somewhere. Dorian. All right, so this is like the team that everyone's been using, the team that the developers and basically Hero Wars itself has been promoting. So we're just going to go ahead and go for it. We're going to go into battle, and I'm just going to auto and speed up combat. And one thing you'll notice is, I mean, this is just a deadly combo. You got Dorian healing, you got Nebula healing, you got Martha healing. And Jew is a great attacker. Sebastian just helps nullify a lot of the effects. Albus, great damage dealer. It basically, while it's charging, you'll see, we'll see it's charging right now. All the damage that's being done to the Archdemon gets amplified and basically spit back out at the Archdemon again. And here you can see we lost Nebula sadly, but the damage is very, very good. And we need 300,000 for it to actually get max rewards. And you got to keep in mind that this is only one battle. So we got about 171 million, which isn't bad. I mean, do we wish we got more? Absolutely. We got another daily login of the birthday cake. So we got one slice. And so that gives us another base layer. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I realized that didn't cover the whole 300,000 point spread, but again, I didn't have the critical hit chance skin for Jew, which sucks because that's really where you get a lot of damage out of Jew. But we're going to figure out a way to make sure we get all these rewards. And let's take a look at some combos we can continue to make. So I know Lilith is really cool when she grows really big. I like Maya as well. And I'm kind of thinking I want to do something with the twins. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something like this. So twins. And I would like another healer in here. Don't know if Thea's better to keep or to use here. Well, we're going to experiment a little bit because, I mean, some of these characters are just staples of a team. Like Nebula is a is a hero you can use in almost any setup, as well as Martha. And given, oh, hold on, actually, you know what I'm going to also do is I have to change the patronage. So you'll see right here in the log that these 3 pets were actually on my heroes, right? So I got to make sure I go back and change that. So it's a little tedious, but for the best results, this is what you're going to want to do. I'm sure a lot of you guys can score a lot better than I can, especially those of you who have, those juice skins, as well as some of the other skins that I may or may not have. So that's a difference in terms of how you're going to score, as well as, of course, when you have those critical hit chance. Oh man, I'm going to the wrong place. As long as you have those critical hit chance enhanced, and if you actually get those to land, it's going to be a good scoring day for you. All right, so now we got to make sure we put Albus on someone else. Right now I'm thinking maybe I'll just give it to Maya for now. And then we are going to go with, I wasn't planning on using, Lilith, there we go. And here we are going to go with, well, I wasn't entirely planning on using any of these, but I mean, we got to use Dante at some point. Might as well use him right now. So this is what I'm going to do. Obviously, there's a lot of different options, but this is basically how you can set the patronage to make sure that they're being used against the Archdemon. I'm going to essentially use Lilith, Maya, Krista, and Lars, and then I was going to use Dante, which is why I gave him patronage. All right, this should be, well, maybe I want to switch it up. I'll save the twins. Kind of like, who do I like? I'd like another healer here, but I also realize that I may need healers later as well. Thinking maybe Artemis and maybe I'll throw Helios in here. I realize that there's some other combos, but I think this is what I'm going to run with, and let's see what happens. Oof, Artemis got knocked out fast. Oh, game kind of froze here. That's not good. There we go. So I know Lilith will survive, and the cool thing is I like watching Lilith grow as she continues to attack. Once Maya goes down, it might be a little harder for Archdemon to survive, but I know Archdemon gets big if, she's allowed to continue to use her first skill. She's getting bigger. You can see. I always enjoy that. It's always interesting to watch. Not as much damage dealt as we would have liked so far, but that's okay. We still have a couple of the stronger heroes still left over as well in terms of attacking. And at the end of the day, this is all about attacking in addition to survivability. So, yeah, you can see Lilith got really big there. We dealt only 13 million damage, but that's okay. We are going to keep at it here. We are going to get that 300 mil. Going back to the Sanctuary. We're going to go to Albus. We are going to Patronage. We are going to... Maybe we'll go with the Cleaver Peppy combo. So we are going to want someone to help out here. We are probably going to go with Jet this time. And we want to use... I'm going to use Darkstar. So we are going to go with an interesting team, I think. I mean, you got the standard Cleaver Peppy combo. And we were going to use Darkstar. It's around here somewhere. Darkstar. And then think I'm going to throw Ziri in here. And I kind of like Arachne too, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Kind of just messing around, so we'll see what happens here. I'm going to go with auto speed up combat. Hopefully it goes okay. I mean, looks like so far we're doing okay. Nothing too crazy. The really cool thing with Peppy is once Peppy gets those ×4 hits because of her skills, man, those things can really do some damage. So we are making some decent progress here. Dark Star went down, but we're still making decent progress. Uh-oh, there goes Peppy. Alright, this should at least get us to 200, which is good. And then it's down to Arachne. She's got the vampirism, so she is able to be left standing. And we scored 27 mil, not bad. So that's 212 mil. We got another 88 or so to go. And we still have enough heroes. I think we can do it. But we will see if we can. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch up the patronage here. We got Albus, change hero. Ooh, do I want to go with Kira? Do we do it? Alright, we're doing it. And then, ooh, did I even use Jet? I didn't even use Jet last time. So we're using, I don't like the idea of using Rufus though, so we're going to use Rufus. And since we didn't use Jet last time, we're using Jet this time. That was my fault. Alright, no big deal. We are going to go ahead and use Kira, Jet. Kira, Jet. Kira. Rufus and Jet. Kira, Rufus, Jet. I like Fox with Kira. Man, it also gets tough when you're like running low on healers because you have specific ideas with them. Kind of like Satori. We'll see how this goes. We might get mowed down kind of quick. Satori is really good because over time, when they leave the fox marks, that really helps. Kira, the problem with Kira is that she really doesn't have that much health, and as you can see, she's already out of the fight. She really needs someone to protect her. So, I mean, it's never a bad idea to have, say, I'm trying to think, Astaroth to help protect. And yeah, this is just not a good run. We're going to get like 5 mil maybe. It is what it is. Okay, why is it freezing up on me? The Wi-Fi is not happy that we're scoring so low. It's okay. We will figure it out. It's okay. But Rufus and Albus are holding their own right now. I don't know how much longer he can go. I don't know. We'll see. If he gets to 10 mil, that would be crazy. That would be a lot of damage done by Albus, which we're not going to get there. 9 mil, so not terrible. Alright, so now we're up to 221. We need 80 left. We still have a decent amount of heroes. I'm kind of intrigued to use the twins, and I've been wanting to use them for a while, so maybe we'll do that this time. Let's go ahead and change the patronage up a little bit. Yeah, it's tedious, I know, guys. It definitely is. But when you're a little bit weaker right now, as I am, I don't have all the skins. I don't have all the pets unlocked. I gotta do what I gotta do. Hmm. Don't think Chaba's gonna be able to swallow. um. hmm, Maybe we want kind of want Chaba on this guy, but I do want a pet that can deal damage to be having the patronage. Maybe we'll go with Galahad. We'll roll with Galahad, and I'm thinking I mean Chaba. Jeez, Chaba. I mean, I guess this won't really matter because I'm not planning on using any of these heroes, so that's fine. Kane, I'm sorry, we're leaving you out of this fight. So I'm thinking Galahad, Krista Lars. I like Faceless, like Chaba. Hmm. Although I do like Faceless with Kark as well. Um, uh, hmm, hmm. Now I'm forgetting if I give the patronage to Daredevil or not. No, no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. But yeah, man, the twins really do deal damage together. You do kind of want Astaroth, but I like Chaba also. He's kind of underrated for a tank. He's definitely not used as often just because it's hard to acquire a absolute star of him unless you really are focusing on getting his soul stones early and farming those. So once Lars goes down, we're gonna struggle a little bit in points, but it is what it is. But we got, we're making a good chunk. If we can get close to 20 mil, that would be amazing. I know Galahad in his own right can do a decent amount of damage. And I don't have any healers on this team, so we're just going for for straight damage. And if Albus can land one or two more sprays at him, that would be nice. We're getting to 16. This is probably where we are going to die at this stage. It's fine. I mean, if we can get to 20, great. But I'm not sure that we can get to 20. Yeah, we're going to be short. So not quite 19, but that's okay. We did all right. We're getting close. We need 50. 60. We need 60. And I know, we're not getting anywhere near these top guys over here. But remember, those guys, some of these guys have all of them, or have purchased all the necessary. Yeah, see, I don't see a deviation from this team. This is just the meta team that everyone's using right now. All right, let's see what else we can do. Just trying to piece together 60 mil damage. Hopefully we can do it. Okay, that's not what we were trying to do right now. That's just not what we're trying to do right now. We will look at those messages later. Right now we are just trying to complete the Archdemon and get max points, just like everyone else. Alright, so with patronage, I like King Mao. I do. And I'm thinking Astaroth might be the one to use this time. Hmm. 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 Don't want to use any of those. In this one, I don't think. So we are going to go ahead and do Astaroth, King Mao, Kark, Orion. I'd like someone who can heal. Celeste, maybe? Or do I go with Thea? I'm going to go with Thea. Kark might not survive very long if he's that far up front. I don't like that. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Andvari instead, actually. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're kind of counting on Orion doing a lot of damage here. And once Orion's down, we might be in trouble. Alright, let's see what happens. Ooh, we got some loading going on here. Come on now. Oh no, we got the Ring of Death. It's not good. Alright, we're just gonna wait for a second here and hope that the Wi-Fi catches up. I might just have to refresh the page. I don't love that. I might have not been able to get an attack in there because of that. Well, we'll find out, right? That is unfortunate. That was not how I was hoping that was going to go. Let's see if we even got credit. Did we even get... Oh, we did get credit. We got 22 mil out of it. Alright. So as you can see, like there's a big difference in the first hit versus the other ones that we've got so far. So Ryan did do the most damage. And I mean, it looks like they got knocked out pretty early, but you know, hey, they hung on there. So what do we got? We need how much more? We need 40. Can we do it? We've used 30 heroes out of the 48 that we have. So we basically have 18 heroes left. Is that right? All right. So we got 3 more full teams that we can use. Let's take a look at what we can do. Wow, my computer is not running so hot right now. It's a little slow. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back to patronage because I need all the help I can get from these patronage pets. All right, sanctuary, pets, Albus, patronage. Oh, we haven't used Daredevil yet. Aurora, Daredevil, and heck, we'll throw Heidi in there. What the hell, right? Heidi actually survives pretty well, surprisingly, in this, because the dodge is just off the charts sometimes. Daredevil, Heidi, Aurora, pets. I mean, I could always go for survivability with Oliver, but we are going for damage with Albus. think we're going to go ahead and go with Fenris this time, actually. Thinking maybe Mojo and Luther. I like Luther and Marcus together. Fine, we'll use Phobos. Phobos can deal some damage sometimes. Comes out of nowhere. Well, I say nowhere, but obviously his skills. But, you know, sometimes it's surprising because you just aren't expecting him to be such a lethal attacker. And the reason I use Fenris this time is because I really want that to emphasize the dodge, because he does blind the opponent, so sometimes his attacks miss, which will just help out the survivability of some of these particular heroes. And there goes Phobos. So we're getting close to 20 mil, which I don't know if we'll reach that, but if we do, that'd be phenomenal. Heidi's still in the fight. See, we got a miss there, but he did eventually get taken down. 17 mil. We're getting close. We only need 19 mil more to go to get the max rewards. And we're almost there, guys. We really got like 2 more teams that we can use before we just have a 3-man crew. So we have a couple options. We could just go straight for the attack and not even worry about the defense, which is kind of my approach right now, is what I'm thinking. We'll see how that goes. There's a lot of different ways you can approach this, but this is just one way. Obviously, everyone has different heroes, different things available to them, but maybe I should have put the oh well, whatever. No point in questioning what has already happened, but maybe we'll go with like Leanne, and definitely thinking I want to use maybe we'll use Orion soon. We'll use Elmer soon too. I think that's the only one we haven't used, so for that pet. So we'll have to take a look at what we got going on here. Since I don't have patronage for all the heroes, I'm gonna probably end up doing something a little unique here. Thinking about just going for a rush attack, honestly. We're just gonna use heroes and try to deal as much damage as possible. And with Ishmael, usually you want someone who can heal him. So I'm going to go with Oliver. But we'll see if he even survives that long. Alright, whatever. We're going to go with it. We're going to run with it. Hope we get close to 20 mil. Well, we got 1 pretty easily, which is good. I'm hoping that 4 should be no problem. Oof, Astrid went down already. Alright. Well, we're up to 5. On the right track for sure. And when Ish gets into that, you know, great mode, there we go. He turned into it right there, the demon mode or whatnot. He can definitely do some damage, which is nice. We're up to 12. The goal is for 20. And I mean, the cool thing about Ishmael too is he can help recover himself. He just got knocked out. But you know, Oliver definitely helped him survive a little longer than he normally would. And Celeste, of course, is doing her thing. So we're just kind of, we don't have too many damage dealers left in these 3, but you know, hey, they did what they were supposed to do. They're still going to deal some damage, which is nice. And Leanne is doing a decent amount. Celeste is a decent attacker. Not one of the greatest attackers, but they definitely succeeded in getting that 20 million goal, and they're still going. So I'm not mad about it at all, because I believe that should get us to that 300 million mark, and they're still going. So I have no complaints at all right now. Nice thing is with Oliver as well, Celeste gets a little bit of help also if she's not healing. You know, Oliver can pick up a little bit of the slack. Oliver is all about recovering some health. Yeah, guys, so we got almost 30 mil damage right there. And that should definitely put us... Yep, so now we have all of the rewards. And I still have 8 heroes left. I realize that not everyone's going to have every single hero, but this is just one way you can go about it. I still have 8. I guess I could attack just to attack. Um, so I would probably go something like this. Don't love the fact that card ends up so close to the front. Let's use Elmer. Alright, this is just for fun, guys. We're going to see what happens. I'm just going to auto because, yes, you could time it up so Marcus and Luther use some nice combos, but at the same time, I mean, I already hit my mark, so I'm not going to go overboard on all that. There we go. I don't love Kai personally, but, you know, I know a lot of people use him. He's just, like, not one of my favorite heroes. I don't know why. I don't know, he just doesn't do it for me. But, you know, I understand. He does have some good skills. Just using the last 3 of the heroes here. I'm not even doing patronage, but these are all good heroes as well. I just decided not to use them for this particular video. But yeah, Ginger is actually decent as well, as you all should know if you faced her in Pet Adventures, and she's all on the dark side there. But you know, Judge is not bad. Definitely more of a support kind of hero. I think Cornelius is maybe one of the most underrated heroes in the beginning part of the game, in my opinion. I really like Cornelius. He was one of the first heroes for me that I used to counter Celeste. And people never believe me when I say that Celeste can get taken down by one of his shots. If you see that big, you know, magic attack that he does right there, that can take down a Celeste in one hit because it basically uses Celeste's own stats against her. And the stronger that she is in that particular stat, the faster she goes down. So, yeah, definitely a hero that I like, and I know that a lot of people use him in the campaign as well because he can take out a bunch of people from your back line, which is cool. And see, that 3-man team alone did 18 mil damage. So we ended up with 337, just barely more than the top score here. But hey, you know, not everyone has all the resources to be able to hit at that top level. Sadly, I am not there yet. But, you know, this definitely does emphasize some of the specific heroes that Hero Wars is trying to promote. This is just one way you can achieve and collect all 9 rewards. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps some of you guys in terms of maybe having an idea of what teams to form, maybe what not to do, and how to set up patronage for your pets to battle the Archdemon. Now, once this is all complete, don't forget to put your pet patronage back to your initial heroes because this might hurt you in Arena and in Grand Arena. Alright, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in Dominion.